There is a moment every woman meets, quiet, unannounced, and irreversible. It is the moment when the younger self, as she once was, stops being who you are. This episode is about that moment, not the kind spoken of openly, but the one felt in mirrors, in photographs, in memories that no longer fit. Letting go of the younger self is not about aging, it is about identity, because youth is not only a time, it is a psychological position. The younger self lives in anticipation, she waits, she hopes, she performs, she believes beauty is something earned, something maintained, something defended, and for a while that belief works, until it doesn't. Modern psychology shows that clinging to outdated self-images creates internal friction, the psyche resists time, and resistance manifests as anxiety. Anxiety accelerates aging, not just biologically, but energetically. Occult sciences have long warned that refusing initiation leads to stagnation, and stagnation is more destructive than time. The younger self was necessary, she taught you desire, she taught you movement, she taught you how to enter the world, but she was never meant to rule forever. In Jungian psychology, development requires symbolic death, not literal, but psychic. What once organized the personality must eventually dissolve. This is individuation. The problem is most women are never taught how to grieve their younger self, so they freeze her in place, they dress like her, speak like her, compete with her, and this internal competition splits the psyche, one part trying to evolve, another trying to preserve. The result is tension. Tension shows on the face, in the voice, in posture. Letting go of the younger self is not loss, it is reorganization. Occult traditions describe this as shedding skins. A serpent does not mourn its old form, it releases it, but humans resist because identity feels like safety. The younger self represents potential, letting her go feels like closing doors, but psychologically, potential unclaimed becomes burden. When a woman stops asking who could I have been and starts asking who am I now, energy returns. Modern neuroscience supports this. Acceptance reduces cognitive load, reduced cognitive load frees vitality, vitality is perceived as beauty. This is why some women appear lighter after surrender. Letting go of the younger self also means releasing comparison. Youth thrives on mirrors, who is ahead, who is chosen, who is admired. With maturity, comparison becomes corrosive. Women who evolve withdraw from the mirror economy, they stop measuring and start inhabiting. Occult sciences call this returning energy to the center, psychology calls it internal locus of identity. Both describe the same shift, from external validation to internal authority. The younger self seeks permission, the mature self embodies permission. This transition is terrifying because it removes excuses, no more waiting, no more someday, only presence. Cinema often captures this moment subtly. The woman stops explaining herself, she slows down, her gestures become economical. This is not fatigue, it is precision. Letting go of the younger self also reshapes femininity. Youthful femininity is expressive, fluid, reactive. Mature femininity is magnetic, it does not chase, it draws. Occult sciences associate this with lunar wisdom. The moon does not move toward the tide moves toward the moon. Psychologically, this reflects nervous system regulation. A regulated woman does not rush, she is felt. Another hidden layer is sexuality. The younger self often performs desire, she wonders am I desired, the evolved self experiences desire, she knows I am alive. This shift removes desperation. Desperation ages faster than time. Letting go of the younger self also means forgiving her, for what she didn't know, for what she tolerated, for what she believed love was. Unforgiven selves haunt the present. Forgiveness integrates memory. Integrated memory frees the body. Occult traditions call this closing energetic contracts. Psychology calls it resolution. Resolution restores flow. Flow restores radiance. There is also grief. Yes, grief, because the younger self carried dreams that will not manifest. Ignoring this grief hardens women, allowing it softens them. Softness is not weakness, it is permeability. Permeability allows beauty to circulate. Letting go of the younger self does not mean rejecting youth, it means relocating youth. From appearance to presence, youth becomes curiosity, humor, lightness, not competition. Women who make this transition often feel invisible at first. This is the void. Occult sciences teach that the void precedes power. Psychology confirms that identity gaps are necessary for reorganization. If you rush to fill the void, you miss the transformation. Let the silence work. Let the old image dissolve. What emerges is not an older woman, but a true one, a woman whose beauty is no longer threatened by time because it is no longer borrowed, it is owned. In the next episode, we will explore why embracing invisibility is one of the most misunderstood and powerful stages of feminine evolution. Until then, ask yourself gently which version of you is asking to be released and which one is waiting to finally arrive.